Hello everyone, and welcome back to Crosswords. Today we're going to be working on the Friday crossword for February 6th, 2026. This is a puzzle by Jeffrey Shorkopf and Rafael Musa, edited by Will Shortz as always. We were definitely on the struggle bus yesterday with the Thursday puzzle, so let's hope we have a better time today. The Fridays are often, well, it's a kind of a mixed bag. Sometimes they're a little easier than the Thursdays because they're not as unconventional, and sometimes they're bit of a challenge. So let's see what we're in for, and without any further ado, let's get started. All right, tiny feature of a spork is it? Oh, tines? Is this an S? Well, let's look at 4 down. Kidding. I'm not happy with any of these. Okay, let's go back. What's 1 down? Piece of equipment for some dancers. All right, well, we're off to a great start here. U.S. travel requirements starting in 2025. Real ID. Opposite of remote. I'm not sure. Kidding. Not sure. What gives you the time and place? Not sure. That seems like a more difficult one. Vegetable also known as a Mexican turnip. Maybe jicama? Certain computer picture files would be JPEGs, because it's plural, JPGs, and that would make this jicama. I never heard of it called a Mexican turnip. Derisive term for unattractive public sculptures. I want it to be some sort of slop, but I'm not sure. Classic mixed drink developed in Singapore. I could say gimlet, but it's too long. Lachrymose, sad. Kind of acid, could be anything. Isn't oneself. Are. I'm not sure. Shrink. Could be a psychiatrist, could be minimize. Minimize looks good. Is this a Z? No, that should be OSS, I would imagine. I don't know if any organizations begin with a Z off the top of my head. Whopper. Suddenly conk out. Reds is fandom. We're not getting much so far. Like a pointless point, I would say moot. Okay, that's something. Nick of time could be last second. Digging. Manning who threw the helmet catch. Well, it has to be Eli based on this structure we have. Opposite of remote. Iconic Disneyland ride. It's a small world. I can't actually tell if I've ever been on that ride because my father very much objected to it. Muscle by the rotator cuff for short is a delt. Popular font is Arial. Sweetwater 420 is a pale one. I would say ale. That's awful. Entered a bear market, say. Slid. If stocks slid, then they'd enter a bear market. Let's try that. What gives you the time and place? Still not sure. Minecraft block crafted using gunpowder and sand is TNT. Let's look at these again. Derisive term for unattractive public sculptures. Plop art? Well, that could be a pun on pop art. I've never heard of it, but I do like it. Classic mixed drink developed in Singapore could be a gin sling. I know the Singapore sling is a classic Singapore drink. Suddenly quit texting, say. Go something. Woodworking tool was actually a lathe, I would imagine. Oh, suddenly quit texting could be ghosted, using that kind of ambiguous tense. Suddenly conk out something dead. Shrink. Whopper. Total lie. Okay, we're getting somewhere here. Bring 3 suitcases on to a weekend trip, say overpack. Quench. Slake, but maybe it could be sate. Blank Luna, Isabel Allende novel, I do not know, but it could be Eva. I'm gonna go with sate. What's this one? First name in soul music could be Etta, like Etta James. Auxiliary program. Commedia dell'arte setting. Teatro. What's this? Phenomenon through which luxuries become necessities. Not sure. Mason, for example. Okay, 39 across. Estadio de Maracanã cheer could be Olay. Edge of a snifter is a rim. Played out. Wait, don't tell me grouping is a panel. And I think we can assume that the people listening to NPR are the same people doing these puzzles at the New York Times. Phenomenon through which luxuries become necessities. Still don't know. Okay, let's get some more letters here. Embedded design. I feel like I was having a brainwave, but maybe not. Reach out to could be hit up. Crime ring for short is a question mark. Oh, could be an APB maybe, because you might ring them about a crime. Places for clams and oysters would be beds. Bantu, I'm not familiar with this hairstyle. I gotta be real with you. Earn a bronze. Tan. Challenge for a gamer. Could be a battle of some sort. Modern name of the first National League champions. I guess we'll go with Cubs. Divulges. Let's go. What's this one? Sarcastic reply to a threat. I'm so scared. Bantu knots. Okay. Auxiliary program could be an asset. Okay, something creep. Convenience creep? I'm not really sure yet. Dwelling that epitomizes simple living. Tiny home. Got anything on this? Mason, for example, about 29 down. Jeweler's unit is a carat. Maybe this isn't slid. Maybe it is. All right. Embedded design. Simone Biles or Tom Brady. Acronymically. I don't know. Home improvement site after 2021 rebranding. Is that like Angie, like Angie's List? Settle into a new home. Word with wax or butter. I would say bean. Okay, that's let's on. Okay, challenge for a gamer is a boss battle. Tie one on at dinner could be a bib, sure. Actress McCarthy of Bridegrams is Melissa. All right, this Y doesn't seem to make sense. Maybe it's mini home. I would think tiny home is more appropriate, but you know, they do those things. What is this? Is this all or owl? Parliament constituent. Tavern menu header on tap. Suddenly comp out could be stop dead. Digging onto. Kind of acid is amino. We have enough information there now. Isn't oneself could be acts. Shrink, contract. Yes, this is the CIA, sure. Finishes a season, say. Hearts are... I'm not sure. I guess I should know all my Taylor Swift lyrics, but I don't. Piece of equipment for some dancers could be pole. Tiny feature of a sport, I guess, is a prong. Sure. What gives you the time and place? Oh, this looks like, okay, opposite of remote, it's on site. Red's fandom, enophilia, of course. GPS something. Parts are hers for the break-in, I guess. Finishes for a season could be wraps. GPS watch could give you time and also place. Oh, I see. This is a carat with a K, which could also be used by a jeweler, sure. Mason, for example. Stage name of South Korean rapper Park Jae-sang is probably Psy. Fails spectacularly. Let's see, we just need a little... This is the problem with these later puzzles, is sometimes you just need a little toe hold in one of these corners. What's 43 again? Played out, done, rowdy, like a Swiss Army knife. Relationship warning signs, red flags. All right. Mason E.G. Boredom. Played out. Oh, this was tiny home. Okay, good. Lifestyle. I guess style is kind of an odd word when you think about it, because it has that Y in the middle. Oh, maybe not as odd as I would like it to be. Fail spectacularly. Is this Angie? I'm not that familiar with Angie's List, this site. Rowdy. Embedded design. Simone Biles or Tom Brady. Acronymically, it could be GOAT. Settle into a new home. Like a Swiss Army knife. All in one. Played out could be old. This looks like hard hat. I'm not really I guess that's a type of construction worker, a mason. Rowdy. Hooligan? I've never heard rowdy used as a noun. But okay. This embedded design inlay. Eat it. Settle into a new home could be nest. Okay. All right, well, we did manage to solve that a little bit faster than yesterday. Not the fastest Friday solve, but we kind of take our time and walk through these with you all. So hopefully you enjoyed that. If you did, please leave a like on the video. If there were any clues that gave you any particular trouble or that you got faster than me, which is not necessarily unexpected, then please leave a comment below. And this was Droxwords. Thank you very much for joining us, and we'll see you again soon. Take care.